Thank you very much. Theophilos, you guys have managed to pull off a stunning result against a difficult team. How did you guys do it?
We came with a game plan, and you could see on the field of play, we dominated play, and we didn't do anything aside the thought that we have to keep them on the final third, move the ball faster, and that is how we dominated play. We came in with a game plan, and it worked perfectly for us.
Thank you very much. Yes, gentlemen.
Thank you very much, Coach. Congratulations on your win. From the look of the setup of the team, don't you think there is some work to be done in the midfield? Because we could clearly see that when the team wants to progress, they find it difficult to the extent that at times they lose possession in trying to progress because they want to do the long passes on the flanks rather than going through the midfield. Don't you think we have to do some work in the midfield of the team?
Thank you very much. Of course, there is more room for improvement, and any game that you play, you have to do post-mortem. At the moment, we will go back, we'll have the tape, which is something that we do. And thank you very much for prompting me on that. We, as a technical people, we sit down and then watch the game again, and then we see where we have to improve, and then make sure we encourage these lads to grow as people, you know. So for me, I think it's very good that you prompt us, and we will watch the video again and then make sure we correct our mistakes, and then hopefully in the next game it will work perfectly to your satisfaction.
Sure. Because it brings pressure on the defense.
I appreciate it.
Gentleman at the back.
All right, Coach. Your side throughout the tournament you played in Russia, and then most of the friendly games you played in Ghana, you played a double pivot. But then we come to the competition, and then you are Abdoulaye Note is playing as a single defensive midfielder, which at times leaves lapses in your midfield area. Do you think it has worked for you so far?
Yeah, for me, I think we have two systems that we play. In Russia, our first game against Russia, we played with 1-6. We played 4-3-3, and it depends on the system and then the personnel that you have to put in. When you look at our second game against Russia, we played 3-4-3. We have 3 centre backs, we have 2 wing backs, and then we have 2 holding midfielders, which is Abdoulaye Note and then Estofori. They are 2 holding players. So when you're playing 3 back, you need 2 holding players that can be compact and then play close to each other. But today's game, we play 4-3-3 like against Russia. So that's our first system, 4-3-3. And it depends on the opponent that we're going to face, that we believe that. At some point in the game, I spoke with my bench. I wanted to go back to 3-4-3 in the game. But thanks to my technical team, they helped by prompting me that we should stick to it because this is working. And then we managed to get some goals. So it depends on the personnel and the system that we play, and players that we believe that they can suit that system. We pick these boys very carefully. Pick them according to positions that can help us in systems that we're going to play.
I want to ask a question. Coach, like, congratulations.
Thank you.
18 minutes before the end of the game, you made 3 changes. Remember? And then again, 10 minutes also, you made a 4th change. Can you tell us what was your trick? And you got a goal.
Yes.
Did you change the formation or what happened?
Yes, we kept the same system formation throughout the 90 minutes. I think during the injury time, that's when we brought on a centre back and then took a midfielder out, so that we have 5 back and then 4 in front of the back 4 and then 1. Because that time we were leading like 5-1 already. So it's more of a game management. We waited till the 90th minute before we made that substitution. So for me, the first 3 substitutions we changed because there is fatigue setting in. Our left fullback, we managed, he was having issues with his back, but thanks to the medics, they managed they managed him well to be fresh for today. You can see for the first 45 minutes and I think second half 15 minutes, he was running up and down. But we have some minutes, we managed the load for the boys. So the first 3 substitutions is about managing the load, because we believe they've exceeded their limit. So we need to put them out and then bring on fresh legs. Like you can see, when Anani came on, it was tormenting them on the left wing side. The fire, yes. So we need to just bring fresh legs in. Then the final substitution is what? Manage the minutes left to while away time. Thank you.
Please, there's a lady here in black. The microphone.
Number 2, should we start celebrating our qualification to the African Championships?
Yes, it's too early to celebrate.
Thank you.
Yes, it's too early. For us, we're taking it a game at a time. And it's true that since 2017, we've not enjoyed like what we are good at. You know, previously, our youth teams are very, very good. So it's something that Ghanaians are craving for. You know, so I will always thank the FA for believing in me, for calling me to come down from Denmark to come and take this team. You know, from the first day that they called me, it was the first day I came down to Ghana. My aim is to change the narrative, meaning qualify the team. Since 2017, we need to qualify the team. So myself and the FA, we came together, and then plus my technical team, we had a very solid game plan in terms of how to recruit players. Previously, scouts will go and then bring players down to Bram and all that. We believe we have to go to the kids, not the kids traveling all the way all over Ghana to come to Bram, and then they go back to their regions. We took it upon ourselves, went to 10 regions, and then picked players that we believe can help the team. So for me, I think we started the journey early, and then also thanks to KGL, they helped us. When I got to the country, I was lucky they were having a tournament, and trust me, this group of players that we have now, about 8-9 KGL youth players are in there. So for me, the journey started very early, and I really appreciate that the FA was very supportive. And today, for me, the education that we're giving these boys and where we are now, I think all we have to do is to motivate them and keep developing them.
Take last 2 questions, one for the coach and one for Ayamga. Gentlemen, yes, you.
Coach, congratulations.
Thank you.
Before this game, you talked about exhibiting agro football, showing the DNA of Ghana football. Did you actually see your players exhibiting that agro football that you didn't feel that is what you want to show Ghanaians? Did you see it in this game?
Not at all. I didn't see it today. For me, we've played before this game. We've played 14 games, and all the 14 games we've dominated play. And when we talk about the agro football, the reason why I put agro football, when you watch the squad that went to Serbia, our style is transition. Defender box well, attack the opponent box well. So that was that. Until the DNA came out, and then we integrate the DNA, which is the main focus word in there is agro. And we all know Ghanaians, we have to. And throughout this preparation, every team that we've played, we've dominated play. Our last tournament in Russia, we lost against Russia. First 15 minutes, we were down 3-0. But we dominated play against, Serbia. We dominated play against Kazakhstan. We dominated play against our friendly game against Niger. We dominated play as well. Today's game, different opponent. Like I said, thumbs up to Ivory. They are Ivorians. They are a very good side. We wanted, and of course, most of my boys, first time playing such competition, home soil, I felt they were a little bit jittery. So with that, we have to manage and then try to take something out and then try and do our best. Sometimes we try to play 1, 2, 3 passes, but for me, as a technical person, I'm not satisfied with the way we play. We did not dominate play today. We just got the results, but hey, the up-and-coming games, this is our style, and you will see it in the way we play.
Final question for Paul. Gentleman at the back, yes. Please give the microphone.
Well done, Mr. Laryea Kingston. Well, from the start of the game,
question is for
player.
For the player. I don't have a question for
I think this lady have a question for the player, right?
Yes, I do.
Okay, then we'll give it to the lady to wrap it up.
I can see you are not.
At all. Congratulations, Coach. I want to know from you, you've already talked about how you had to make sure that the game plan that the coach gave you was exhibited. Coach has just talked about the fact that he feels it's the first time that some of you are playing here. And for the fans that came, sometimes they tend to be a distraction to some of the players because of some of the things they say and their reaction. What kind of energy did you get from the fans today that helped you in the game?
And speaking of the fans, it was very marvelous. They came in their numbers to give us the support, and you could see when we score a good goal, the cheers up, and when we are defending and we get the ball, even when we are down, they still give us those morale and stuff. So I think the fans help us really well.
Thank you very much and have a good night. Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.